Hey everyone, I'm back again and I'm coming to you live from my original home. I'm back here in beautiful Melbourne. It's such a beautiful day and I've been catching up with family all day and I've got a hell of a lot more going on for the rest of today. So I wanted to squeeze in this quick Facebook Live for you guys, and it's actually been inspired by an incredible human being who reached out to me over the last week. And we were kind of having a little bit of a back and forth, and just kind of brought up this topic of conversation, which I just thought it'd be interesting to just kind of dive in and riff on it. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. So I'm just going to start off and say that I don't really prescribe to labels all that much. So there's a lot of talk about, narcissists and empathic people and all that sort of stuff. And to be honest, when I dive into that realm of, understanding the self and others, I oftentimes retreat from it. And the reason is because I don't think that it's very empowering to victimize ourselves, right? So when we perceive that there's narcissists and empaths, and maybe we're an empath and we're getting attacked by a narcissist, it's kind of a bit of a victim mentality. And I'm all for honoring what the truth is and the challenges and difficult people, but sometimes when we label things and we put labels on people and on ourselves, we end up selling ourselves short of the growth and the empowerment that we actually have. So that's why I just want to say that as a little bit of a caveat before we get into today's topic, because I have used those terms, but it's a way of expressing a message and really a deeper meaning that I want to get into with you guys. So today's topic is that empaths are always at the ready to counter narcissists. All right, there's a huge mozzie. All right, hang on. I might be getting attacked here. But anyway, so oh my God. Okay, sorry. I get bitten and eaten alive by mosquitoes and I'm feeling itchy already. All right, so today's topic, let's get into it. So what do I mean by empaths always being on the ready to counter narcissists? So what I really mean by that is whenever we have attack in our lives, whenever somebody challenges us, there's always somebody ready to support us. Okay, so life is always in duality. It's never just one-sided. And the thing that keeps us stuck and disempowered in life is when we're focused on one side only, right? We see everything is only bad or everything is only good, and both sides of the equation keep you stuck and in struggle mode. And the reason is because you're discounting half of reality that's available to you. And this particular message has been brought about because somebody who's been following me for a little while actually reached out to me, and they were giving me this support for what they perceived as a challenge that I've been expressing in some of my content. And they kind of use the term, narcissist, right? And a lot of people perceive themselves to have had challenges with a narcissist in their life, right? Somebody who's all about them, ready to take advantage of them, and all the other traits that go along with that, right? So this person reached out and I said, I'm really grateful for your kind words and your support. And I said to him, it's funny how there's always an empath, somebody who feels for other people, always an empath ready and waiting to counter the actions of a narcissist. All right, and that's why I wanted to deliver this message for you guys, because he wrote back and he said, that's really interesting, because I haven't actually ever thought about the fact that that's always happening. And as I reflect on my life, that has always played out to be true in my own life. When I have felt like I've been attacked by a narcissist, there's always been somebody there who was really thoughtful and caring and could see and feel what I was going through, ready to support me. And I just wanted to make this a bit of a reminder for you guys, because we can get so caught up in the pain, in the challenge, right? In, somebody attacking us and life being out of control and all the pain available. But we also, if we just focus on that, we miss all the support, all the pleasure, all that we stand to gain, all the growth that's available to us. And we end up playing the victim, right? So that's why I wanted to express this and use narcissists and empaths, because there's a lot of talk about those concepts out there, and particularly using that because like I said earlier, there's a lot of talk about narcissists and empaths that can put people in a very disempowered place. So always when we're feeling disempowered, it starts with the awareness of the pattern and the dynamic at play. So that might be identifying you're in some relationship or connection with a narcissist, and you might be more empathic, right? And there's a scale, right? We're not one or the other. There's a bit of a scale, and we do have both sides of ourselves, but that's just stage one of your development. And if you stay in that, if you stay stuck in the labels, you're always going to feel like the victim. You're always going to feel like life is happening to you and never for you. You're always going to feel you're at the mercy of some narcissist or bad person out there. And that's never going to get you towards the life that you're capable of living. So after stage one of identifying a pattern and a dynamic, and not identifying as it, just identifying the dynamic at play, that then puts you in a position of transcending the label and actually identifying where you need to grow and develop. Because those narcissists out there are actually here to shine light on the parts of us that are underdeveloped, where we need to step into a higher level of strength, where we need to put a boundary, where we need to get clear on what we will stand for and what we will stand against. You know, they're there to support and actually help us. And you'll never get that lesson if you stay victimized. And to remember and remind yourself that the good and bad in every single moment is always available. Wherever there's a narcissistic attack, there is an empath who is here to support and encourage you. Okay, so just get the concept of duality. It will allow you to stop getting caught up in the victim mentality and thinking that you're helpless and there's nothing that you can do. And also the secondary message for today is to not get stuck with the labels and identify as a label. Instead, allow it to label the dynamic at play, and then go to town with how you want things to be different and what this is teaching you in terms of how you grow as an individual, rather than trying to change anybody outside of yourself. So that's my message for today. I hope that it resonates with you guys. I'd absolutely love to hear from you and get to connect with you. So have you got any questions or words of wisdom, or you just want to say hi? Let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. I always love getting to connect with you guys. And I can't wait to get out of here because I've gotten a bunch of mozzie bites. I'm hanging out in the garden here at my beautiful family home. So let me check in and see who's been able to join. I've got Darren, awesome, and Judy and Ramon and Vanessa. Great job getting that mozzie. Yeah, I think I missed it, but I did my absolute best. It definitely won. I've got multiple mozzie bites on my hand right now. Thanks, Vanessa, for the encouragement. See, another empath in the house. Boom. You know, giving the encouragement while that narcissistic mozzie was trying to attack me. And Jerry, hi, Vanessa, from home on my weekend in Quebec City in Canada. 1:33 in the morning, not sleeping. Nice to be talking. Nice to be with you guys. Awesome, Jerry. I love having you here, and love that you can always tune in, and hope this message isn't boring enough to put you to sleep, but kind of just wears you out a bit, and then you go to sleep and have a good night's sleep because it's super late where you are. And yeah, you know, like in the background, I'm hanging out, in my garden, my family home's garden right now. Beautiful Melbourne. So happy to be home for this week. Just came back because I missed having my car. I didn't have my car up in my new place in Noosa. So I'm here and traveling down the coast and visiting family, and then I'll drive the car back up. And got a few exciting things along that journey, so a bit of a road trip to come, and I'll no doubt see you guys on that journey. And DB's here as well, and hi V, hope all is well. Good to see you. Thank you for your words always, DB. It's great to see you as well. Thanks for joining live. And Alex is here as well, and Alonia and Ramon. Neurosis is the reflection of them, not necessarily you. Absolutely, you know, but everybody outside of us is really just a mirror to ourselves. So what I mean by that is, yeah, how another person shows up is a direct reflection, of their own relationship with themselves. Absolutely. How we treat others is how we tend to treat ourselves. How we judge others is how we're really judging ourselves. But basically, my perspective on becoming your most empowered person is to use everybody around you for your own personal development. However somebody triggers you negatively is really the work that you need to do within yourself. And when you notice beautiful things within other people, you're actually noticing and acknowledging that within yourself as well. So it's really, really great to use those mirrors, those other people around you, to reflect on your own growth and personal development and where you need some areas of growth as well. If you find that you're getting very triggered and judgmental of other people, I did a video on this a couple of days ago. So it's all about triggers and how you can use that to your advantage, and my personal journey with that more recently. So yeah, absolutely. And yeah, to not take it personally, how other people show up has everything to do with them. But you'll only not take it personally when you are looking after your own internal world, right? When you're not looking after your own internal world and you're just reactive to your environment, you take everything personally rather than personal developmentally, which is the better way to do it, right? How can you grow from this rather than you being attacked and victimized? So love that, Ramon. And Jeannie is here as well, and Frederick is here as well. So I hope that you guys have gained value from today's message, to remind yourself of the duality that's always at play. It's never just one-sided, and for every narcissistic attack, there's an empath there ready to support you. Okay, so don't forget that. Hope this has definitely served you, and really grateful and thankful for each and every one of you guys who could join me live today. As always, I'm sending you guys all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, that you're doing something super empowering, and today's message has definitely served you. I'm about to head off and spend some more time with my beautiful family while I can, and I hope this message has served you, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Much love.